Hey, what's up, good people? Listen, hey, what's happening, good people? How y'all doing? Listen, this is everybody. All right, evening, okay? This is live. It's not just for my money movers. Let me make sure this volume is correct. And I want to go over a few things. We got a little house cleaning to do. All right. So first we're going to do a little house cleaning and then we're going to discuss the stock market and crypto. We're going to start out with a little crypto. Okay. For those of you that have followed all of my videos, I need you to clarify some things. There are people that pick and choose what they choose to hear. And then when you say I'm buying, they don't buy. And then they come back and they say, you say it. Now, some of you guys are at work. I don't blame you guys, but some people will come back and they'll say, you said this, and they didn't watch the last video. As you guys know, crypto did a massive dump last night. And while most of you guys weren't watching the market, crypto did a dump last night and then it turned around and pumped. So it changed everything in the dump. Okay. So now I'm going to attempt to play for you some things that I want you guys to listen to. So let me get some levels going here and let's go here. Let's try to play something. Okay. Of course, that's not working. Let's try it again. So last night, and I want this to work because I want you guys to hear this, okay? On last night, I want you to, on yesterday's video, people are watching my video from 2 days ago, okay? So I want you to go to 11:45. Please do that. On yesterday's video, I want you to go to 11:45 right here. And at 11:45, I'm going to play it on my phone because this is important because some people are upset, but they won't listen to you when you say I'm buying. So now I did not buy any Bitcoin last night. I just did a video with Josh, but I did come to Money Moves last night when we had the dump. Okay. So I'm going to play it for you here now because there's something to be learned here, right? About just picking and choosing what you choose to hear, right? So now this is my phone. As you can see, I have it on, right? I'm going to go right here to 11:45. The video is still up because I want you guys making money using my traffic trader. That traffic trader is worth $50,000, but if just getting into Money Moves, you get it for free, okay? There's no tiers. Everybody gets everything, all right? Hopefully something I said helped you, and if you're new, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, and the notification bell. And somebody says, are we in crypto winter now? Now it looks like we are entering into crypto winter. Okay, so that was yesterday's video. After it fell beneath critical levels of support, that was yesterday's video. So people will listen to 5 minutes of a video and just go, all right? So then I came to Money Moves because you can't question my integrity, right? So I came to Money Moves last night at 9:51, which is 10:51 Eastern Standard Time, and I made this post. You don't need my permission to start buying Bitcoin in this price range. But if I had no Bitcoin, I would probably start right here, dollar cost averaging right here. So that's what I said. So people keep saying, well, you said we're not there yet. I just said we're entering into it just on yesterday's video. Pulled over in my car to say that, but people didn't hear that. Now, on today's video, Josh said he bought more Bitcoin last night. I said that if you look at that video, I said that I'm in my full positions. I said it on yesterday's video. I said it on today's video. I've been saying it all this year. I'm in my full positions, meaning I have all of the Bitcoin I plan on getting this season. But in the video I just shot, I also said that I may start buying some more. Okay, there you go. There you go. So that's it. You got to pay attention. You got to pay attention. And then so now we got a few people coming over, but you said you wasn't going to buy. I didn't buy. What does it matter if I bought or not? Okay, you have to do your own research. So people, listen, I need you guys to go to the comments section. And if you see anybody saying anything they shouldn't, then correct them. Now, I'm a big boy. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't know where the bottom is. Okay, there you go. Yes, I'm going to announce when I start buying. But should you wait until I announce that I'm starting to buy? No, you shouldn't. You should do your own research. Do not just blindly listen to me, okay? I'm in a lot of stocks. I'm covering a lot of things. Last night, crypto fell. And Josh was entertaining somebody. He didn't even know it fell. I called him and said, hey, Josh, Bitcoin just fell beneath 60. He's like, what? And that's how quick it goes. All right. So there it is. Are you saying they're lying or are you saying lying? It's right there. The video's right there. The video is right here. I want you to go to 11:45. All right. I just played it. So I don't know what the problem is if I just played it for you and you're that. I'm sorry. All right. We ain't gonna let it go. All right. Larry, did you buy some XRP? No, I did not. And not because it's not at a good price. I just didn't buy it. I'm in my full positions. But I'm going to tell you guys, watch this. I don't know what the big fear is. We may come back and down and revisit these levels. Now let's go into some teaching. I had to get that out of the way. All right. Thank you. You good luck on trying to catch the bottom. We go through this every cycle with newbies. Thank you so much. All right, so here we go. All right, I got the traffic trader on. We're on the 1 hour. Each bar represents 1 hour, okay? So this is about where I told people that on last night, okay? But what happened? We had this wick. You guys see this wick? This thing wicked all the way down to 59. It did. And then it was a quick wick and then it came back. So it wicked down and it came back. But good people, here's what I want to show you. I think it's still a good range. And I think we may come back down. Will we ever see 30K Bitcoin? Read my lips. I don't know, but I doubt it. So that doesn't mean that it won't happen. I don't know, but I doubt it. So here's what I want you guys to know that are listening, because I didn't come to just do that. I came to guide. Look at this fear and greed. Anybody that's been following me, what have I been saying? All right. Thank you. What have I been saying? Here's where I would be a buyer if I didn't have any, and if I wasn't in my full positions. Here's where I would be buying. Okay. Thank you. Here's where I would be buying in extreme fear. Here's where I would be buying. I've been over this 1,000 times, privately in money moves and here publicly. Here's where I accumulate. And again, the hardest, I want you guys to listen, please, even if you are mad because you missed it or you're mad at me, at least get some knowledge. There is 4 stages of crypto. And I've said it again. I'm going to say it again. I want you to watch this. Just imagine a chart. I'm going to draw this chart that you could see it. Okay. I'm going to draw it right here because it's important for you guys to see it. Okay, now, you can't see that. All right, there's 4 phases. Accumulation, markup, distribution, markdown. All right, this is the Wyckoff system. It helps me to make money. I hope you guys can see that. There you go. Right there. This is the hardest part. Distribution is the hardest part of the crypto phase to follow because there's these dumps. I want you guys to listen. There's these dumps and then they come back and then these pumps and then it comes back and you think it's not over. And this distribution phase happens for a long period of time. Then we start getting marked down. And when we get to markdown, what happens? Disbelief, meaning we don't think it's over, right? So people are scared to buy it during the accumulation, which was that first flat part. People are scared to buy it because you're going to hear it. When crypto is absolutely trash, I guarantee you, CNBC, Fox Business, every Channel 2, ABC, CBS, they're all going to be saying, we told you that crypto was a scam. We told you that it's no good. Okay. And so if you don't have any, it's okay to accumulate right here in extreme fear. I've been consistent with that. I have not changed. So did I buy any last night? I just showed you guys in Money Moves. You can't make this stuff up. All of these people, 463 people saw it last night. I posted this snapshot last night and I want you guys to see it. I'm giving you a sneak peek into Money Moves. You don't need my permission to start buying Bitcoin in this price range. If I had no Bitcoin, I would probably start dollar cost averaging in this price range, right? Knowing that it could go lower. Then I said, I still don't think it will ever see 30K Bitcoin again. Okay, so all I could do is lead. Thank you so much. That's right. We're firefighters. That's it. I love you guys. I'm gonna keep. They ain't gonna get me. They ain't gonna stop me from teaching you guys. They're not. Listen, it's enough money for all of us. It's a lot of money for all of us. I also said that I wouldn't be buying XRP over $2. I've been consistent, and I get a lot of heat from the XRP army. And I said that for last year. I said to the end of 2025. Now, 2025 has ended. Now we're in 2026. And I saved a lot of people a lot of money. That was would be by listening to that statement. And those are the facts, okay? So I want you guys, and all thy getting, love you too, and all thy getting, get an understanding, all right? Okay, yeah, you're right. But my name, I'm not gonna let anybody mess that up. All right, so Traffic Trader is showing us on the 1 hour. So I don't use a Traffic Trader for crypto, but I have it on here now. I want you guys to watch this. Here's what I want to show you guys. Let's go here. That's today's video. The audio is not playing. We're going here. So fear and greed. Look at this. In the last 24 hours, Bitcoin fell 10% and rose 10% in the last 12 hours. Okay? In the last 12 hours. But have no fear. We're still in extreme fear. We're still in extreme fear. So was that absolutely 1,000% the bottom and now we're in the crypto summer? I don't know. If I had to guess, because that's all it is a guess, I would say, no, we could revisit those bottoms. But that's a guess. So now, what did we do on yesterday? We bought an ETF. We bought granny shots. But the person that's complaining didn't hear me on yesterday's video and the day before yesterday's video. I said, I'm buying these stocks. I said, I'm buying GRNY, right? These are ETFs. I said, VUG. Guys, I've been talking about this so many times. You guys are tired of hearing about it. And then what else did I said I was buying? QQQ. Okay. And they're all up. These are ETFs, all up. And now, a lot of people misunderstand. I said, don't do it. Yesterday's video was saying, don't spend all of your money on the first dip. We've had 4 dips this week. And so if you spent it all on the first dip, you didn't have any for the second dip, and you didn't have any for the 4th dip. You didn't have any money left over for yesterday's dip, is what I'm saying. And the entire market, like I was trying to explain to you, did not fall. Specific stock fell. The stock market did not fall. Specific stock that were overvalued are the ones that fail. Momentum stock are the one that fail. Let's look at the indices. The Dow just hit 50,000 for the first time. 8 years ago, we hit 25,000 and the Dow just hit 50,000. Okay. So now a lot of you guys are in tech, and the Qs and the NASDAQ are the same thing. QQQ. Watch this. So they're the same thing, right? What happened over all of this volatility? They're only down by 2% this month. You guys see that? They're only down by 2% this month. But look at what happened to the momentum stock. Let's see. PLTR was a momentum stock. Look over the last month. This is what I'm talking about. It had a crash. It passed a correction and it went to a crash. So the ETFs only fell by 2%, but the stock, all right, that were momentum stock absolutely went into a full-on correction, all right? Bear market. This is bear market territory, okay? And so it wasn't just this, it was a lot of the big tech stock that are in software, okay? And all thy getting, get an understanding. And so you can't just pick and choose little things. You gotta listen to the whole story. I wish I could come on every time and just give you 2 minutes. Buy, sell, buy, sell. No, I try to tell you why, because we're managing a lot of stock. And so now when I look and my portfolio is up 20K, 25K and 30K, it was down 25K. But what happens is, this is the way you make money, good people. This is the way you make money. When it goes down to extremes, okay, I'm going to take something like, let's just put just Palantir in here, right? No, I'm going to just go to the Qs. Let's go to the NASDAQ, okay, because it's tech heavy. So what I'm trying to relay is that sometimes when we have a little fall like this from here to here, 1%, that's not enough for me to start nibbling. But when we have a fall from here to here and it's 2.3%, that's when I start nibbling. And you could buy this by ticker symbol QQQ, because when you buy QQQ, you're buying the NASDAQ. What's in the NASDAQ? You got Nvidia and Tesla, and all of these Mag 7 stock are in this ETF, right? Google, Microsoft, you have them all in here. So what did we do? Yesterday, we were buying down here. Well, how did we buy it? Ticker symbol VUG. It's the same thing. You look at what's in VUG. I know a lot of you guys don't know what's in that ticker symbol. And people say, why do you like it? Because I like what's in it and I like what's managed, okay? So I'm not going to do that right now. I was going to do that. I want you to Google. That's your homework. I want you to Google what's in ticker symbol VUG, and then Google what's in QQQ, and then Google what's in ticker symbol GRNY. And I want you to see why I like it, okay? And it's up to you to pick whatever you like to see. Now, here's another one, and I gave levels. Oklo, look at this. I gave live. We were live trading. If you was live trading with me this morning, this is what I did. I gave levels today. And if you were following this money mover, this traffic trader, it had yellow light, boom. Look at that. Oh, we're on the 15 minute. I like to trade on the 5 minute. Okay. I like to trade on the 5 minute. Why? Look at that. It went from yellow light to green light, and it took you all the way up here. Now, if I take the traffic trader off, you're going to see that it rested right on my levels. And I gave these levels in money moves right at just before opening bell. Bam, it hit here, and it hit here. Rested, resistance, and it's just kind of stayed right there at the 71.76, going up 14%. That's what I showed the people. If you were in money moves and you saw that this morning, put a heart in the chat. Yep. Yeah. All right. Come on. That is so true. People are going to start chasing Bitcoin at 120. And they're going to start chasing it again at 100, but they won't touch it when it's down here. All right. That's what I'm talking about, because that's what we've been talking about. Yep. So I'm going to answer a few questions. I just wanted to get on and just talk about this. Here's some more that got smacked down. Look at that. Alphabet and Amazon got smacked down. Alphabet knocked the ball out of the park. Amazon, not so much with the earnings, okay? But look at Amazon, down 12% over the last 5 days. They were both tanking, okay? Big tech is getting individually smacked, okay? And no one had a crystal ball and said it was going to be individual stock, but you and I, we here at Money Moves, we was waiting on it because I've been talking about. This is why we've been cashing up and waiting for these opportunities, okay? I have hundreds of thousands of dollars into ETFs. My money movers know it because I shared it with them. So I'm up today because those, when the market go down, I don't sell those. I just add to my positions, right? And so I want you guys to be, I just want you guys to win, period. I just want you to win. That's it. I just want you to win. And so when I post a video like this, I have to come on. This is the video I just posted. I have to come on here. I got to say this, right? And then now I'm just going to delete the knuckleheads that come and say, but you said, right? Yep. And so that's what I wanted to come on and talk to you guys about. So any knuckleheads that come here and say, oh, these YouTubers, but you come here all the time. But you say you YouTubers, but you come here to eat off of the table and you win. And then you get the big heads or don't listen. And then you come after us. That is unfair. So I'm asking those of you that have been making money. And if I've made you 1 penny, when you see something like that, you go, nope, he did not say that. You did not listen, right? Because I'm transparent. And if I get it wrong, I'm not going to take it down. I'm going to leave the videos up. All my videos are up. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm a straight shooter and that's it. Right now, trying to guess the bottom of Bitcoin is not the way you made it. How many remember the $272,000 I made off of Shiba Inu in 2021? How many remember my crypto in 2021 made me $348,000? Okay, a lot of you guys made a lot of money and somebody became a millionaire on my show live. You don't do that by just chasing hype. And you don't do that by not knowing cycles, okay? But knowing cycles does not mean you know exactly where the bottom is or you know exactly where the top is. Good luck on that. what you want to do is start buying in a buy range. And the truth be told, if you ask me, if I had no Bitcoin, I feel good buying here. And I don't care if it goes lower. I feel good dollar cost averaging here. I don't care if it goes back down to 65. You know what? I really, really don't. Because we're talking 4-year cycles, okay? And so on yesterday's video, I said, now it looks like crypto winter has started. I literally said it on yesterday's video. Go back, pull this video up, and go to 11:45, yesterday's video, okay? So that's what I'm going to say. I'm going to answer a few questions because this is the way I am. I am extremely transparent with you guys. I don't sleep good. I didn't sleep good last night because I want the family to be fed. Okay, yep. Yeah, you were there. Right, everybody can't win 100% of the time. Appreciate that. Yes. There you go. There you go. For the 8 to 5. Somebody answer this question. Let's put that there. I have one request for the 8 to 5 people. Can you have someone to out the puts calls like you used? We can't keep checking the charts at work. I don't really understand the question, but I do understand that people are at work. And my heart goes out to the people who are at work. I try to my best ability. But there's just certain things you just can't do at work. You can't successfully you can't scalp trade and be at work. You just can't. You could day trade and be at work. You definitely can invest and be at work and build great wealth. Okay. But I don't know how to, everybody's work schedule is different. Remember, we're not streaming in one state. We're streaming all over the world. So, my heart goes out to you guys that are working. Do you think short term? I think we did test the bottom. I think when we have wicks like this, it's showing you something. Where is that? That's Oklo. Short term, when we have big wicks like that, it's showing you something. So it could be a test, but I'm just telling you right now, with this political environment, midterms are coming up. And the other party may win some of the midterms. They are anti. Remember, I'm an independent. They're anti-crypto. But a lot of them are starting to come over. And you know, these bills, these crypto bills are not 100% solid yet. So you just don't know with so many moving parts. Long term, I believe that by 2030, you'll look back at these ranges and wish you have bought them. That's what I'll say. Thank you. Thank you. I still like VOO. Well, we bought. The time to buy VUG was yesterday. Okay. So I've been talking about them, VUG and GRNY. People are literally, I talked about it so much, people go, oh my God, here you go again. Well, I kept buying and I was just trying to let people know I was buying. And then, because if I don't, somebody's going to say, Larry, you didn't let us know you were buying. Well, I was letting you know I was buying. But in money moves, I'm able to talk to them 24 hours. While I'm in my car, I can pull over and I can just go, hey, look at this. All right. That's the truth. Yesterday had Liberation Day vibes. I'm telling you, Liberation Day was one of the biggest blessings. Liberation Day was, right? So I'm going to share with you guys, how many we got on here? I'm going to share with you guys I'm gonna just take 5 minutes and go over this. I'm gonna just take 5 minutes and I'm gonna go over this as it pertains to stock. And let's go to the charts, okay? Let me go here to, I'm gonna go to the Qs, okay? All right, I'm gonna go to the Qs, and I want you guys, whenever I come on, even if I come on to complain a little bit, to vent a little bit, because y'all my family, I still want you guys to learn something and have a takeaway, right? So now watch this, okay? I always want to feed the family because I love you guys. I really, really do. All right, so let's look at this. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take the traffic trader off, and I want you to see that I gave these levels this morning. We opened up, we hit this level, we hit this level, we hit this level, we hit this level, blew through this level, okay? On the 5 minute, on the 2 minute, you're going to see we hit all of these levels, right? So now I want you guys to pay close attention to this, please, okay? Pay close attention because this will help you guys make your own decisions, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to briefly share with you guys what I shared in Money Moves on yesterday. I'm going to briefly share this with you guys. And this is what I do. This is not 100%. This is simply what Larry does, and this is how Larry builds wealth, okay? I stick to the system. All right. Now, here's what I do. I want you to think about your money in 4/4, right? 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4. If you have $100 or $100,000, 25%, 25%, 25%, 25%. This is something for you to think about, all right? And I want you guys to really, really pay attention to this because this will help you, all right? So now, I'm on the Qs, which is tech, okay? This is all the tech, right? What I want to do is I look at the daily, the 2-day, and the week, okay? The daily, the 2-day, and the week, okay? I appreciate you guys. I really do love you guys. All right, so on the daily, when we have dips, this is what I do. On the daily, when we have dips, I go and I look at the 100-day moving average, right? Why? Because it's a moving average. Every bar is a day. It's a moving average. And if you look at this moving average, then, because it's hard to explain this in the video, so I'm going to show this guys to you. In this is the Qs. This is tech heavy, right? So if you look, we're on the 1 day, and from here to here is 20%. Now, I want you to know 20% on the ETF is like 50, 60% in one stock, right? Because we're going to do the same thing with PLTR, okay? So watch this. That's on the 100 day. So where would you buy here? I would take 1/4. This is what I do. I would take 1/4 and I buy on the 100 day, okay? This is what I do. This is nobody's theory. This is going to help you. So then, where do I buy deeper buys? I go to the 2-day, still 100 EMA. I go to the 2-day, okay? And then I buy, if it comes and hit here or even sometimes get close, then I'll buy more on the bigger time frame. I'll buy more. But you can't buy more if you took everything and bought it on the first dip. So everybody that spent all of their money on Wednesday had no money for yesterday. Follow? So what happens is when it comes down, I will do another over here if it comes here, right? Now, here's where I quote unquote load the boat up and spend my biggest amount of money. That's when I go to the weekly and then I engage the 200-day moving average. then this is when I buy the heaviest, because at this point, I want you to understand that the Qs have now fallen 20%, bear market. See that? And so when you have the Qs falling by 20%, you got some stocks down by 50%, 60%. And so now this is an ETF that I'm not selling. I just look for accumulation spots. And these are big moves. Now, watch this when we take the same principle and move to a momentum stock like Palantir. Watch this. Okay, PLTR. These are some of the things that I'm teaching in Money Moves. Okay, so now let's do that same thing and watch what happens. Okay, so now I'm on the 1 day. Let's take the 200 off. Let's start that process all over again. Okay, now we're on Palantir, and we are on the 1 day on the Palantir, right? I can look at this right now and tell you that this is Liberation Day. Yep, somebody said Liberation Day. Okay, and so here, from here to the next time it touched, Palantir was up 113%. So what would I've done here? Palantir here fell 46%. You see what I mean? An ETF falls by 7 to 10%. Palantir falls by 46%, right? So now watch this, watch this. So now if I want to get a deeper buy where I spend more than the 1 day, I only spent 1/4 of my money on that dip, okay? But now I'm going to spend more money. I want deeper discounts. This is what I do. Then I go to the 2 day, and you're going to see deeper discounts on the 2 day, still on the 100. Then watch this. It touched here. The next time it touched, you were up 208%. Now watch this. Had you bought here, bought more here, which is exactly what I did, and then got ready to buy even here at the lows. You look at that. Palantir is up 500%. And so that's one of the things that I do. Now, you want a deeper buy and you want to really, really, quote unquote, load the boat. That's when I engage the 200 EMA and I go to the weekly. Okay? This is how I use it. Now, if Palantir would have broke beneath now remember, we're on the weekly. If Palantir would have broke beneath the 100 and touched the 200, that's the rare time you will hear Larry Jones said, I loaded the boat. Okay? Hopefully you saw something in that will help you. All right? Okay, so I'm going to leave it right there, good people. Hopefully you saw something in there that will help you make more long-term money. All right? And yes, I talked with Chris Sain earlier today. His dad has passed and went home to be with the Lord. I want you guys to go over to Chris Sain's page. Let me get the business out of the way first. Come join us in Money Moves. Traffic Trader. If you are in Money Moves and you're making money with the Traffic Trader, let the people know with your comment. Okay? Love you guys. They get fed first, and they get fed all of the time. But you guys, that's going to be the top link below. More importantly, I talked with Chris Sain today, and he's going through the exact same thing I went through. Dad being at the hospital, them saying there was nothing else that they could do, and sending him home for hospice care. And his dad transitioned and went home to be with the Lord, and we are praying for our brother Chris Sain. I love him. I've called him. He came. He knows that whatever he calls, I'm coming. I plan on being at the funeral. We're gonna We're going to hold our brother's arms up, and we're going to show him that we support him and we love him. Please go to Chris Sain's page and let him know that you are praying for him and the family. Yes. Yeah, good people. I love him. I love you guys too. That's for real. Ain't nothing you can do about it, even if you was that knucklehead that complained. All right, I love you guys. I just wanted some clarity. God bless you guys.